we go to the appraisal. Oh, okay, the appraisals are just as important as the FICO scores. The way to get an understanding of what your home is worth is to use like and kind properties that have sold in your area, and I would say that have sold in your area in the last 90 days. Because properties that have sold in the last 90 days, within a mile of your house, give the best idea of what's going on in the area. I usually say don't go over 90 days as far as the property being sold, because if it's sold 90 days ago and then it takes you 60 days to do the loan, well, that's just within the boundaries that are necessary to have a comparison property on the appraisal. If an appraisal has a property on it and the property sold over 6 months ago, then they go through another equation with regard to decreasing the value that the actual property is going to give you. In some areas, especially what's been happening here as of late with foreclosures and the like, is some areas have declining value. If they see that the area has a large amount of foreclosures, short sales, that type of thing, then they will decrease the amount of loan to value that they will give you. It may decrease from 80 to 75% or 75 to 70%, and that 5% may be beneficial in the funding of your deal. So what happens is they do a internal, external, and market area appraisal. Okay, and they look at the area, they look at the inside of the house, they look at the outside of the house, they measure everything to come up with the value. And if that value exceeds $750,000, then you'll have to have 2 full appraisals. 2 different appraisers will come out, appraise the value, and whichever one that is the lowest is the one the bank's going to take. Okay, obviously. So they move forward that way by having you do 2 appraisals. The value that you get from these appraisals varies a little bit, depending on the individual that's doing it. The appraisal, usually they use comps that were within a mile of your home, but houses can vary a great degree that are within a mile. If there's graffiti on the wall, if it's next to a commercial area, if there's foreclosures in one area within, in something more dense in one area as compared to another, those can all have a distinct effect on the value of your property. So if there's graffiti or vacancies and boarded up properties, they will be mentioned on your appraisal.